This is Bundi, a land situated in the foothills of the highest mountain in Papua New Guinea, Mount Wilhelm. Here in the remote and rugged mountains of Madang, where access to basic government services is still a major problem, the people here are turning to other means to bring development to their communities, their culture. And among the many different cultural traditions practiced here, there is one particular food tradition that has been the icon of this mountain-dwelling people. It is the Comba.
There is a culture surrounding Comba that's long existing in Bundi for a very long time since our ancestors. It's done in such a way that is only culturally based, not in such a way to attract tourists and visitors from outside. So what has been there, we just take it from there and do a little alteration. And instead of doing it more sacredly, like in a traditional way, we put it out in a public, and we expose it to a greater community and visitors.
We like talk also. This is the Bundi Komba Festival, and the only registered festival inside the district name is Usino-Bundi. Now when if something come up, and because there's a vision of bringing change, comes a remote part of Bundi, no Emegari.
We see that if we can start a festival like this and promote the culture of Bundi, eventually this place will, it will give a facelift to this remote community. So, and I believe in the next 3 or 5 years' time, a lot of change will take place in this remote community.
First time me come in Chadlea, na mi tok wante ol papa. Ol papa mi bungi mol na mi tok wante mol na mi tok disla pasim blok kaya Comba jupla sa woki me na disla tintin blok woki me am stabit or nogat. So ol tok disla tintin am finish ya, but you come tok ya na mi pla ba try na kirapim gen. So mi pla toko se na mi pla meeting na mi pla pasin na mi pla to mi pla ba osti Bundi Komba Festival.
Comba minige anama plina krani jamwara krani wana ndigo wana ma ete nikini mini pamata minna krani kra.
Early in the morning hours, around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you'll have people coming out, and they'll probably get like 400 to 600, depending on the number of Kombas they have available. There's about 4 to 5 different rare dishes being cooked traditionally with all the, and they are cooked very meticulously with all these little bits of tiny things that they paid attention to. They'll remove all the meat, the flesh. They'll put them up separately, and then they line them up in all different three wooden plates. And then they will put some green leaves, neatly lay it create a bed at the floor of the bamboo plates. And then they'll stack up all this meat from that pandanus. The first bamboo out of many bamboos they cooked, they will take it out, put it on a tray plate, and then this couple, the guy will taste it first and then spew it out into the air, and they will throw water onto the little suits, Comba suits that have been carried by the women at the back. So the story of the Comba must continue, and in the hope that the next Comba season it's going to bear more fruit, so the festival will continue.
Apart from the singing and dancing, there's a distinct ceremony that also takes place during the festival. Like in many societies, young men participate in a ritual to mark their acceptance into their community as adults. Here, it is done through nose piercing, or what the locals call sutim nus. As painful as it may look, This is a tradition passed down for many generations. And now, the community celebrates them.
My major concern is the accessibility to the Komba Festival site. It's geographically challenging. So that's a big challenge to have visitors visiting this place. Even though we can market it as a very rare food culture festival of Papua New Guinea, it's perfect place with 360-degree panoramic view all around. We can promote adventure tourism. A lot of cool stuff can go with that, but then in reality is the access to getting to this point. We would like to see the support of not only PNG TPA and tourism authorities in the country, but we would like to see the support of the provincial government and especially the district here, the local government, because this is the only registered festival in the Upper Ramu district or Usino-Bundi district that's been recognized by PNG TPA, Tourism Promotion Authority, and the National Cultural Commission of Papua New Guinea. So it's a rare food culture festival. It really involves a lot of work, very laborious because of the rugged environment where people live in. And that also puts us as a foundation under a lot of constraints and pressure to really come up to be able to do what we can do to serve the community.
All the tribes that converge there and all of the cultural groups that converge there showed a diversity that I have not seen anywhere else in Papua New Guinea in such a small place. The beauty, the colorfulness of all of the cultural groups was absolutely staggering, and it felt also extremely authentic.
Suppose mi plano making isla, mi plano como sempai no one plug good person pa come upload isla place. So mi plano almost tasolo support Bundi Komba Festival. Mi plano almost lo game all get a property all get a ground mi plano Kumura Foundation lo hosting Bundi Komba Festival lo isla place lo community blom plano emigani.
One advice that I would give to the younger generations of Papua New Guineans is to give time to sit down and listen to their elders. It is a good thing that the entire country uses a lingua franca, tokpisin, to communicate. Otherwise, it will be very hard to communicate between 830 different languages. But it is also extremely important that they preserve their own language. When the elders pass away, the culture will disappear. So it's really in the hands of the younger generations to maintain this culture alive.
We cannot avoid who we are. Our identity ties with our culture, and our culture is very unique. A land of 1,300 tribes, you have to know where you come from, and your culture identifies you very uniquely. So that's your pride, and we must maintain that. And Bundi Komba Festival stands out to showcase to Papua New Guinea that Bundi has a unique culture, and our young people in Bundi must also appreciate that and take their identity proudly forward.